Bot here, and I'm on my red account with F.E.G Bonkerz and fighting against Masivski and FARA-FIRE. And today you'll see that Bonkerz over here is actually level 17, and we're fighting level 19, level 21, so we are at a level disadvantage. These guys are also well upgraded, and so we're also at a upgrade disadvantage too. These two are also extremely good players, and because of this, I realized early on that I'm going to have to stick to gold boosts because I don't really stand much of a chance otherwise of winning, especially since green scouted on gold, and so I'm going to assume that they're using some boosts too. You'll see that he is HQ2, and so I thought that he would rush, and because of that I went for Grenadiers. And Bonkerz over here got no crates, and so he is building his base up slowly. And yeah, you'll see that I go for an HQ4 rush, and I'm going for chameleons. Bonkerz mainly plays with infantry and tier 2 vehicles, so you'll see mainly that this game, and Vertex from the blue player. I tell Bonkerz to lay some mines in front of his base because this guy's Zeus and Torrents, since this guy is obviously the level 21, he is much faster at base development. I tell him to lay mines in front of his base so that he can cover against any type of attack. Yeah. 2 sniper towers firing on that bunker. And you'll see that my first chameleon just came out, and with this I'm going to immediately attack. And the strategy here is to keep them, to make them basically not have time to build up. A bunch of torrents back here, they're just force firing directly here. I destroyed the rocket tower that was here, and since this is Torrent Zeus, the rocket tower and defense buildings, I'm assuming that he's going to go for camp mode. And you'll see the Zeus and a Thor. So really, these guys are basically all camp mode. And so yeah, Vertex there, and I sent this other chameleon down so I could continue the attack. But as you saw there, it got sniped by those Vertex. So now, since this chameleon is out of energy, I'm going to have to leave and wait for another one, which will come out soon. As you see, Bonkerz over here is, well, kind of being baited into an attack. I think he destroyed this bunker down here. And I sent some of the Grenadiers I produced before back around this side, and I have a chameleon jaguar built over here. You see, I am trying to pull some units, if possible, to this direction, or destroy a building, if possible. So yeah. You'll see Vertex, and so this Grenadier thing was unsuccessful. And Bonkerz over here is actually attacking as well. So yeah. Gold attack for the extra range mainly, so that I can hit those units from a further distance. And Bonkerz is actually going around this side, and he's not going to go up, he's actually going to go down and try to attack the green player from the top. And because of this, I am able to move forward and destroy a ton of the Torrents and Zeus from the bottom side of the base. So yeah, I destroyed this special vehicle factory, and the rest of the Torrents over here. And I move back around and attack the HQ. As you see, my chameleon is almost dead, but I only have one, so I'm not going to be able to sustain this attack, basically. And a Thor... Wow. Thor explosion radius is completely stupid. It wasn't even close to the chameleon, it still destroyed it. And I am building up another force back here. You'll see that Bonkerz is actually going for mammoths. And I am planning to attack again to keep my momentum going. But you'll see that this here is actually completely unsuccessful because the blue player came down and decided to help. And those Thors absolutely destroyed my army. So my entire army down here is gone. Big losses on my side. Which really sucks because now this green player is back in the game. Now he has time to build back up. And you'll see that Bonkerz over here is actually doing something interesting. He's sort of base crawling with sniper towers and mammoths, as well as a few porcupines for the anti-air to keep the Thors and stuff at bay and destroy them. And because of this, because he's able to hold off or actually pressure the blue player, I am given more time to prepare attacks for my attacks against them. So yeah, you'll see here I decide to go from the top, and instead of going to the green player, I try to attack the blue player from behind, since I see the pressure that Bonkerz is putting on the blue player here. And so yeah, I try to go around the back, but there's walls here. And so, I'm likely to get bombed if I go over there and try to get through. So I tried to destroy this. Oh wow. It's so low in health. Either way, I told my units to attack this wall here and try to break through. But for some reason, half of them retreated and went back over there, and so basically that really messed up my micro, and he was able to bomb my army. And now he's just taunting and Zeusing and Thoring. This force is gone. And so I made some grenadiers here just in case they decided to attack my base while I was gone. And I decided to scout with them. And the blue player is actually still here, even though Bonkerz is actually putting some pressure on him. Yeah. He's trying. And really, against a level 21, he's doing a pretty good job. Especially considering all the Thors and stuff. So you'll see me try to attack this green player again, and Bonkerz actually moves over this way. And it seems like he's trying to make it look like he's attacking, I think. Either way, I have to retreat because I have one chameleon, and I am basically at a disadvantage fighting here. And I pick up this little group here, and I decide to attack again. And I actually move my chameleon this way. Bonkerz is still in the middle of the map, and so I'm planning to help him out with the chameleon. So you'll see here, I turn the chameleon on, and basically we push forward with this small army here. So yeah, I decide to try to move in this way, since Bonkerz is, I'm hoping, going to pull some units from this green player or the blue player. But sadly, my chameleon was bombed and now he's on his own. As you can see though, those fuse use and stuff did go up, but he's not able to do the damage I was hoping for, or scare them enough for them to actually pull a larger force that way. You'll see me moving up here. I was actually planning on attacking the blue player first. But then then they all scouted and I saw that this was my chance. They just sent basically all of their Thors and Vertex on Bonker's base, and as you see, Bonker's base is completely decimated because of that. And so I turn on Gold Attack and I turn on two of my chameleons and come across the top here. You'll see Thors, but they don't really get a good hit on my army, which is very lucky. This chameleon survived from that torrent barrage, and so I was able to move it this way and cover my armies. And because of all this, you'll see me destroy most of these guys' bases until my fog energy runs out and my other chameleon that did have energy died. So right about now, the blue player has a bunch of torrents down here, and a few more Zeus are moving up this way. And now it's basically over for me. This attack is done. Anyways, I decide to try to continue the attack, and you'll see that Bonkerz keeps getting bombed with those Thors, and so yeah, it's not really looking good for him right now. And so I am just going to try to move in here, and if I can kill this green player, I know that it's possible for me to distract the blue player enough for either Bonkerz to get back on his feet, or maybe I can even potentially break him, and we can win. So that's basically what I'm trying to do right now. And you'll see here, I was actually building up an army in the background. I had vehicle production gold on, and was trying to build up more units. But he actually bombs my army over here, and because of that, I'm unable to keep up the pressure on this green player. And so, yeah. It's looking really bad for us right now. You see? And so I was unable to keep up the pressure, and because of this, we basically it's looking extremely bad for both of us right now. And it's only looking bad for the green player in terms of their side. So yeah. You see Zeus Torrents over here. And so I have to retreat because they killed my chameleon. And so there's another chameleon back here, and I basically move that forward. And Bonkerz actually sends some help down. Even though his base is being absolutely destroyed, he's able to somehow send some help. And this blue player is actually attacking directly my factories with these torrents that he had at the green player's base. So yeah, you'll see that these Torrents and Zeus here are wiped out first. And he actually, I don't know what he did with these Thors, to be honest, but Bonkerz was able to distract the army up here, and so I'm able to just attack and take out the rest. As you see, I'm trying to rebuild. Yeah. At this point, we lost this game because Thor's, Vertex, and all my factories are gone. And so, yeah. The fact that we did this good, though, against much higher levels, and they were actually using red or gold, I believe, for most of the game, since this green player came out with Thors pretty fast after me destroying his HQ. And so yeah, I basically at this point I have 1 chameleon left, a few jaguars, and Bonkerz has infantry and porcupines. And as you see, my entire base is just gone. I'm not really able to stand up to that much Avia. He has probably 4 factories Avia with 8 Thors and 8 Vertex, and the green players also has a ton of Thors, and so yeah, we stand literally no chance at this point. But really, the fact that we did this good against these guys, and we actually had them on the defensive and almost won for the entire game, I feel like we actually did a pretty good job for our level difference and for our upgrade difference too. Also, I felt like this was a good fight since it went back and forth pretty much. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video though, please do hit the like button down below, and if you haven't yet, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day. As you see at this point, I give up and just destroy the rest of my buildings. And so did Bonkerz.